You might think of Keanu Reeves as an ordinary actor, but today I'm going to tell you a truth about those men that very few people.
Imagine a Hollywood superstar who doesn't crave the spotlight, doesn't flaunt his wealth, and treats everyone, from fans to strangers, with genuine kindness. A man whose quiet actions speak louder than fame itself. That man is Keanu Reeves. Today, we're uncovering why his simplicity doesn't make him ordinary. It makes him one of the most powerful figures in Hollywood. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss an update. Now, let's dive into what really happened. Keanu Reeves' life is a remarkable lesson in authenticity, showing the world that being yourself can be more powerful than any flashy image or public stunt. In Hollywood, an industry obsessed with appearances, celebrities often feel pressured to project a certain persona, one that will make them seem glamorous, controversial, or marketable. But Keanu has always chosen a different path. He refuses to put on a mask or play a character in his personal life for the sake of fame. He doesn't rely on social media drama, clickbait headlines, or extravagant publicity stunts to stay in the spotlight. Instead, he focuses on something far rarer in today's world: being present, humble, and true to himself. This authenticity is what sets him apart and makes his influence so profound. Fans and colleagues alike are drawn to Keanu not because of clever marketing strategies, but because of the genuine person behind the fame. His humility, respect, and calm demeanor create a sense of trust and admiration that cannot be manufactured. People feel it instinctively. There's something magnetic about someone who doesn't try to impress everyone, yet still leaves a lasting impact. Being yourself, especially in an environment that constantly demands the opposite, is revolutionary. Keanu's simplicity doesn't mean he lacks ambition or drive. On the contrary, it's a demonstration of immense inner strength, the ability to remain grounded and composed even under tremendous pressure. While many in his position might succumb to the temptation of ego, arrogance, or spectacle, Keanu maintains his principles quietly but firmly. This quiet power of authenticity has a ripple effect. It inspires fans to embrace their own true selves, free from the weight of societal expectations. It reminds the world that fame does not require a false front. Keanu teaches us that real influence comes not from what you show on the outside, but from who you are on the inside. His life is a testament to the strength found in authenticity, humility, and the courage to simply be yourself. In a world full of pretenders, Keanu Reeves stands out as a rare example of a person who proves that being true to yourself is not just admirable, it's powerful. One of the most remarkable aspects of Keanu Reeves' life is how his actions consistently reveal the depth of his character. In an industry where attention is often measured by headlines, scandals, or extravagant displays of wealth, Keanu chooses a different path. He quietly lets his behavior speak for itself, demonstrating that true greatness is not about being noticed, but about genuinely caring for others. Perhaps the most famous example of this is his generosity toward the crew of The Matrix. Reports reveal that Keanu gave away a significant portion of his earnings from the film to the special effects and costume teams, people who often work behind the scenes and rarely receive recognition. This act wasn't done for publicity. It was a sincere acknowledgement of the value of hard work, teamwork, and respect. Keanu's generosity extends beyond extraordinary gestures to his everyday life. He is frequently spotted riding public transportation, blending in with regular people rather than seeking VIP treatment. He chats warmly with fans, listens patiently, and often performs small, thoughtful acts of kindness without fanfare. Whether it's helping someone carry groceries, giving encouragement to a struggling crew member, or simply treating everyone with respect, Keanu's approach shows that the little things matter just as much as the big ones. This simplicity sets him apart in a world where many celebrities rely on luxury, exclusivity, and spectacle to define themselves. Keanu proves that influence and admiration don't come from the size of your mansion, the price of your car, or the number of headlines about you. They come from the consistency of your character and the sincerity of your actions. Every small gesture, every act of consideration, every quiet moment of generosity adds up, creating a ripple effect that impacts countless lives. In essence, Keanu Reeves teaches a timeless lesson. Fame alone is fleeting, but kindness, humility, and integrity leave a lasting mark. While the world often measures power by visibility and noise, Keanu quietly demonstrates that real strength lies in how you treat others. His life reminds us that actions, simple, genuine, and thoughtful, truly speak louder than fame. Keanu Reeves' life is often admired for its calm and simplicity, but what makes his story truly remarkable is how he handles life's hardships. Fame and success have never shielded him from loss and tragedy. Keanu has faced profound personal challenges, including the death of a close friend, the heartbreaking loss of his own daughter, and other private struggles that would shake anyone's spirit. Many people, in similar circumstances, might let grief consume them, retreat into bitterness, or hide behind wealth and celebrity as a shield from the world. But Keanu has consistently shown a different path, a path defined by resilience, composure, and inner strength. What sets Keanu apart is not the absence of pain but his response to it. Instead of allowing anger or sorrow to dominate his life, he chooses grace. He does not seek revenge or harbor resentment toward those who have caused him harm or misfortune. Instead, he embraces compassion, empathy, and understanding, even in situations where others might react with hostility or despair. This is the true power of his simplicity. It is not merely about living modestly or avoiding the spotlight, but about cultivating emotional wisdom and strength of character that cannot be shaken by external circumstances. Keanu's approach to life demonstrates that real courage is not loud or boastful, it is quiet, steady, and consistent. Remaining calm, centered, and humble in the face of life's storms is perhaps the most profound display of personal power. Through his example, he teaches that simplicity is not superficial. It is deeply rooted in one's ability to navigate challenges with dignity, humility, and resilience. Fans and observers often notice that Keanu's demeanor is unshakable, even in moments of great sadness. He shows that true strength lies in accepting life's difficulties with grace and continuing to act with kindness and integrity. In a world that often glorifies revenge, anger, and drama, Keanu Reeves reminds us that inner peace, emotional maturity, and compassion are far more powerful than fame or wealth. His life is proof that embracing challenges gracefully is one of the most inspiring lessons anyone can learn.
Keanu Reeves' life has not been easy. He's seen many difficult situations since childhood, and if you think about it, this difficult make him different. In my personal opinion, the greatest quality of Keanu Reeves is that you ask me this is where the real greatest been. According to what I have read and seen, Keanu Reeves teach us the real success is not in money or fame, but in being a
In a
human being.
world where celebrities often feel the need to make headlines, perform stunts, or seek attention to stay relevant, Keanu Reeves stands apart. His influence does not come from loud declarations or extravagant displays of wealth or fame. Instead, he inspires through subtlety, a quiet, consistent presence that resonates with truth, humility, and integrity. While many public figures rely on dramatic gestures to gain admiration, Keanu quietly demonstrates that real inspiration comes from the way you live your life, not the way you show it off. Fans and those who interact with him often describe the experience as unique. When meeting Keanu, people notice that he listens, he genuinely respects them, and he engages without pretense or ego. This is not the behavior of someone performing for an audience. It is a reflection of his authenticity. He does not need applause or recognition to act kindly or behave with integrity. This consistent, understated approach is what makes him so unforgettable. People are drawn not only to his talent but to the way he carries himself, a combination of humility, calm, and genuine care for others. Keanu's subtle form of inspiration teaches an important lesson about leadership and influence. True impact does not require loud announcements or grand gestures. Instead, it is built over time through consistent actions, integrity, and empathy. By quietly living by his values, Keanu demonstrates that influence is about creating trust, respect, and admiration in a way that feels organic rather than forced. His life shows that you don't need to dominate conversations or perform for the world to make a meaningful difference. This approach resonates deeply because it feels real. In a society overwhelmed by attention-seeking behavior, Keanu reminds us that subtlety is powerful. It is a reminder that inspiration can come from calmness, kindness, and the way one treats others in everyday life. His understated way of leading through example makes him a role model not only for fans but for anyone looking to live a meaningful, principled life. Keanu Reeves teaches us that quiet, consistent, and thoughtful behavior can have a far greater impact than noise or spectacle. In his subtlety, he leaves a lasting impression, showing that influence is not about being seen, but about being felt. The admiration for Keanu Reeves goes far beyond his roles on the big screen. People respect him because he embodies a rare paradox. He is simple, yet undeniably powerful. In a world where extravagance and self-promotion are often mistaken for influence, Keanu shows that true strength lies in humility, authenticity, and quiet confidence. He reminds us that you don't need a flashy lifestyle to leave an impact. You don't need arrogance to earn respect. You don't need constant attention or fame to be remembered. His power comes from living a life rooted in principles, not appearances. What makes Keanu's simplicity so compelling is that it is authentic. Every choice he makes, from the way he treats fans to the way he carries himself in public, is deliberate and grounded in sincerity. He doesn't perform for the world. He simply lives by his values. This rarity makes him stand out in today's society, where attention often overshadows character. In an age of chaos, relentless self-promotion, and constant competition for the spotlight, Keanu proves that living quietly and with integrity can create a legacy far more enduring than any headline or viral moment. Simplicity, in Keanu's case, is a form of strength. It requires restraint, patience, and self-awareness to remain humble while achieving extraordinary success. His calm demeanor, thoughtful actions, and kindness toward others all contribute to a powerful presence that doesn't demand recognition but naturally earns it. By choosing a principled, measured approach to life, Keanu demonstrates that influence is not about how loudly you can be heard, but how genuinely you can affect the people around you. When we watch Keanu Reeves, we are not just watching a talented actor, we are witnessing a man who embodies the real meaning of strength. It's a strength that is calm rather than loud, kind rather than harsh, and deeply human rather than performative. His life teaches us that simplicity is not a limitation. It is a source of resilience, respect, and enduring influence. Keanu Reeves shows us that being quiet, grounded, and principled can create a lasting impact that outshines even the brightest spotlight.
If there's one thing we can learn from Keanu Reeves' life is that silence, humility, patience are true strength. If you like Keanu Reeves' video, then subscribe to the channel and be sure tell us in the comments why you like them.